Rain taps rhythms on a tin rooftop. A cardboard box in the alley won't stop inside. A dancer spins with grace, made of paper, dreams and lace. Rain taps rhythms on the tin rooftop. A cardboard box in the alley won't stop inside. A dancer spins with grace, made of paper, dreams and lace. She twirls between bottle caps and string, among forgotten everything. No stage, no light, no clapping hands, only silence understands. Was she left or did she stay? Is this her stage or hideaway? The moon leans in to softly cheer the quiet art of disappearing. Ballad in a cardboard box to melodies of ticking clocks. Broken music, secondhand grace. Hope performs in the strangest place. A plastic spoon becomes her wand. She leaps across a soda pond. Newspapers fold into a crown. A queen with dreams turned upside down. One day the box will lose its shape, but not the dance, not what she gave. A pirouette against the odds, a waltz beneath forgotten gods. Ballet in a cardboard box to melodies of ticking clocks. Broken music, secondhand grace. Hope performs in the strangest place. So if you pass her alleyway and hear a hum that won't decay, just know inside beneath the rain, a dancer still resists the mundane. Newspaper lies in wait tonight, Sharpie in hand like a surgeon's knife. I carve our eulogy from the crime section, leaving just the verbs of connection.
The stock report surrender hold, where the column gives up cold. Headlines bleed into the margins, where I salvage us from promised pardons.
This obituary reads all wrong, so I blacken every other song until the classifieds confess in negative space caress.
Blackout poetry on our demise. The more I erase, the more you rise. Letters form your silhouette, where the newsprint won't forget. Section D holds the sports debris. I excise every we from victory. The crosswords, empty squares align, perfect for your lips to sign.
3 a.m. and the lamp burns low. Shadows dance where the ink won't go. The editor in me surrenders to the love the red pen remembers.
They'll recycle these remains. Tomorrow's fish will wrap our pains, but tonight the pulp still knows the shape of where your fingers chose. The sun unblacks the page too soon, reveals the massacre of our moon. All that's left between the lines is what the Sharpie couldn't find. Blackout poetry on our demise. The more I erase, the more you rise. Letters form your silhouette where the newsprint won't forget. 3 a.m. and the lamp burns low. Shadows dance where the ink won't go. But don't.
Route 2020 carries our past in ballpoint ink that never lasts. Your name's carved near window 5, where afternoon light would revive all the promises we etched between the ads and cigarette threads. The driver brakes at Maple Street, where you'd press against my heartbeat. Now the vinyl splits, it seems, vomiting our teenage dreams. Farebox swallows all my dimes, paying for these haunted rides. The transfer slip expires soon. Like the love we thought was bulletproof. Bussy love letters fade in February's lemonade. The ink bleeds into chewing gum and all the forevers we outrun. Your 3 p.m. shadow still appears when the sun hits the rear, dancing with the dust motes in our private joke anecdotes. They're replacing all the fleet with plastic chairs that don't keep the indentation of your hips or the candy wrapper quips. The headphones share your whisper with every R&B slow jam blister. The cassette tape finally snaps at all our unfinished maps. My stop arrives like compromise. The seat sighs as I rise. Your ghost stays riding on to routes where I don't belong. Bussy love letters fade in February's lemonade. The ink bleeds into chewing gum and all the forevers we outran. And all the forevers we outran. The city sleeps, but I'm awake, chasing lights that never break. Silent streets and the moon's bright face. I'm just a shadow in this empty space. Cold pavement beneath my feet.
echoes of the night so sweet. Every step, a step alone, but the lights guide me like a home. The world's too loud, but I'm so still, walking fast but moving slow at will, chasing something that I can't see, but these streetlights keep guiding me. Chasing streetlights in the dark, they lead me to places, leave a mark. Lonely roads, but I don't mind. I'm looking for answers I'll never find. Underneath the stars, I'm just a speck, chasing streetlights, lost in the trek. The night's a canvas, painted black, but every step I take, there's no turning back. Whispers in the alley, footsteps fade. I'm just a dreamer, but I'm not afraid. The world's too loud, but I'm so still, walkings of the night so street. Every step, a step wrong, but the lights guide me like a home. The world's too loud, but I'm so still, walking fast but moving slow at will, chasing something that I can't see, but these streetlights keep guiding me. Chasing streetlights in the dark, they lead me to places, leave a mark. Lonely roads, but I don't mind. I'm looking for answers I'll never find. Underneath the stars, I'm just a speck, chasing streetlights, lost in the trek. And if the lights fade out, I'll stay, waiting for the dawn, come what may. In the silence, I'll find my way, chasing streetlights until the day. And if the lights fade out, I'll stay, waiting for the dawn, come what may. In the silence, I'll find my way, chasing streetlights until the day. The city hums a distant song, I'll keep chasing all night long. Underneath the quiet sky, I'm chasing streetlights, wondering why. The city hums a distant song, I'll keep chasing all night long. Underneath the quiet sky, I'm chasing streetlights, wondering why.
Spinning socks like little flags, morning sun on faded tags. A rooftop breeze, a gentle sway, tells the stories hung each day. Grandma's coat and Tuesday's dress, left to dance in quiet mess. Pigeons coo and cables hum, city blinks and morning comes. There's no crowd and no control, just linens learning how to roll. Every fold and cotton thread whispers things I never said. Clotheslines on the rooftop flying high, secrets stitched beneath the sky. Tangled dreams and softened seams, drying under quiet beams. Up above the world so wide, my solitude has room to glide. Laundry pins and plastic clips hold the weight hang my thoughts beside the sheet. Let them sway and feel complete. Rooftop winds you always knew. The soul dries better when it's in view. Room full of noise, but I hear none. Smile painted on, but I've come undone. They ask, are you fine? I nod and lie. Some storms never show in the sky. I watch the steam rise from my tea. Like my thoughts, they float then flee. The clock keeps ticking, unaware of all the weight I never share. It's not the kind of hurt that shouts, no breaking glass, no angry doubts, just silence sitting on my chest, like clouds that never take their rest. Clouds don't cry, but they still feel, float through days they cannot heal. Heavy hearts with no release, drifting slow, still seeking peace. I'm not sad, not in that way, just colored in a softer gray. My voice got lost somewhere inside, so I let the stillness be my guide. There's beauty in a word unspoken, a quiet that remains unbroken. I carry skies you'll never see, with storms that only speak to me. Clouds don't cry, but they still feel, float through days they cannot heal. Heavy hearts with no release, drifting slow, still seeking peace. So if you find me staring wide, know I've oceans deep inside. I'm just a cloud that won't let go, learning how to move real slow. If you find me staring wide, know I've oceans deep inside. I'm just a cloud that won't let go, learning how to move real slow. More fog on the window pane, another quiet day again. I stretch my leaves in filtered light. up our late night talks. Concentric circles like final grooves. Your fingertips traced constellations in the syrup left between us. Quarter still stuck in slot B5. Our song forever on decline. The cook keeps flipping patties like the pages we couldn't finish. You folded corners into boats, set sail on coffee tides. Now they sink one by one, taking orders I never tried. Diner booth number 9, stickiest of all the crimes. Your reflection in the chrome stretches thinner as you're gone. Midnight specials all expired, but the pie case still conspires, showing slices we once shared, now just porcelain stairs. Your lipstick on the milkshake glass, layered thick like all our past. The straw bends at the memory of when you drank it slowly. The check comes with the mint, and all the words we didn't print. Tip included in the damage of loving someone to carnage. Bell keeps ringing, ghosts of all the almost we hosted. Booth 9 stays wiped clean, but the stickiness remains. Diner booth number 9, diner booth number 9, stickiest of all the crimes, stickiest of all the crimes. Your reflection in the chrome, your reflection in the chrome stretches thinner as you're gone. Diner booth number 9, booth number 9, stickiest of all the crimes, stickiest of all the crimes. Your reflection in the chrome, your reflection in the chrome stretches thinner as you're gone. Midnight specials all expired, but the pie case still conspires, showing slices we once shared, now just porcelain stairs.
The Wurlitzer eats our last quarter, spits out a warped love slaughter. Side B plays the crackling truth between your youth and my
We
roots.
draw circles in defeat, swirling cream into retreat. The counter absorbs our final stand, one coffee ring like a wedding band.
The jukebox skips at 2:58, right where we used to harmonize. Now the lyrics twist and mock all the roads we didn't walk.
Diner jukebox requiem plays the end of our maybes. Every skip's a memory, stuck on what we couldn't be. The cook flips pancakes like our past, golden sides but raw too fast. Your syrup pools in strategic ways, mapping all our old highways.
The open sign strokes your cheek in electric blue critique.
with things we can't forget.
The machine coughs up our song, stretch too long and play too wrong. The diner hums its nightly tune, another requiem too soon.
The machine coughs up our song, stretch too long and play too wrong. The diner hums its nightly tune, another requiem too soon.
I've been running in circles, but I can't hear the noise anymore. In the silence, I'm learning what I've been searching for. All these thoughts like a crowded room, I'm trying to find my space in the gloom. The weight of the world on my shoulders, but maybe I'm stronger than I thought, older. I close my eyes, take a deep breath, let go of the things that I used to regret. In the quiet, I hear my voice telling me it's time to rejoice. Echoes in the silence, they call me home. In the stillness, I'm not alone. Every step I take, every tear I've cried, I'm learning to live with what's inside. Echoes in the silence, guiding me through. I'm finding myself, I'm starting anew. The road was long and I lost my way, but every dark night brings a brighter day. In the mirror, I see my face, a little worn but full of grace. I close my eyes, take a deep breath, let go of the things that I used to regret. In the quiet, I hear my voice telling me it's time to rejoice. Echoes in the silence, they call me home. In the stillness, I'm not alone. Every step I take, every tear I've cried, I'm learning to live with what's inside. Echoes in the silence, guiding me through. I'm finding myself, I'm starting anew. I used to be afraid of the quiet, but now I know it's where I find it. The peace, the strength, the hope I need. In the silence, I'm finally freed. Echoes fading into the night, but I'm at peace, everything's alright. In the silence, I found my way, and I'm ready for a brand new day. I used to be afraid of the quiet, but now I know it's where I find it. The peace, the strength, the hope I need. In the silence, I'm finally freed. Echoes fading into the night, but I'm at peace, everything's alright. In the silence, I found my way, and I'm ready for a brand new day. Our fingerprints overlap on the brush steel of relapse. The floor numbers blink confused, can't decide which heart to bruise. You stand where the ghost should be, breathing fog on our history. The security cam records our silent elevator wars. I jab the closed door like a saint, praying the mirrors won't taint this fragile truce we construct between floors of what we destruct. Elevator mirror gospel preaches truths too frail to handle. Everything's a judgment call as the cables hold it all. The speakers ooze forgotten hits, drowning out all benefit. Your perfume fights the lemon spray, losing ground floor by floor away. The red button winks its eye, daring me to ask you why. But the mirrors multiply the doubt until there's no way out. We exceed the weight limit of all the love we packed in it. The system shudders, then resets to when we were strangers yet. The doors gasp you into light, leaving me with mirrored night. Our reflection stays behind, forever between floors entwined. Soft blue whispers cross the void, curved by space yet unannoyed. I send you weight in waves unseen, a gravity note from deep marine. Neptune speaks in tides and swells, magnetic fields and frozen bells. No need for ink, no need for air, just pull you close from way out there. Orbit slow and words are slow, but silence knows the way to go. Between the stars, a lullaby, woven tight in skies reply. Gravity letters from Neptune's light, folded in dreams of endless night. You don't hear, but maybe feel the love that bends the way I reel. So far, so slow, but never gone, still circling you from dusk to dawn. Ringed in ice and songs unsaid, I hum to you in quiet thread. All my moons reflect your glow, even if you'll never know. Do you sense the subtle lean, the way your orbit's not that clean? That's just me, a distant heart tugging
603 glares in lonely red. Your pillow's ghost beside my head. The snooze button's worn to gray from all the days I delay. The left side of the mattress size, still holding where your shape would lie. The charger cord curls like your hair, plugged into empty air. Sunlight pours through blinds we chose, drawing stripes on all your clothes that still hang like surrendered flags in this halftime civil war we had. Half empty alarm clock screams, counting down our broken dreams. The numbers blur but never change, just rearrange the pain. Your mug collects the morning dust. World's best now, just a rust. The bathroom mirror fogs up quick, hiding where your lips would stick. The sparrows sing our duet long, missing your alto all along. Their chorus floods the silent space where your laugh should interlace. A notification lights the gloom, some app remembering your perfume. I silence it like all the rest of the love we can't digest. So water runs until it's cold, washing off the night I hold. The alarm resets for one more try in our half-empty good night.
Midnight hums and motor sighs, numbers blink like tired eyes, up and down and back again. I never sleep, I just pretend. Flickering lights, perfume and shoes, office ghosts with unpaid dues. Laughter fades by 10 p.m., whispers float then fall again. Stealing cables, dreams on loop, I cradle cries and silent soup. Between the floors I hold it all, the rise, the fall, the curtain call. I'm an elevator with insomnia, living stories in sepia. Every stop's a little sigh, a button pressed, a muted cry. I move, I stay, I never learn, but oh how heavy humans turn. The janitor sings in verse and dust, her mouth tells truth she learns to trust. A couple fights, a man breaks down, I pause too long and head back down. forgets the end. Midnight thoughts and static air. No one's watching, but I'm there. I'm an elevator with insomnia, living stories in sepia. Every stop's a little sigh, a button pressed, a muted cry. I move, I stay, I never learn, but oh how heavy humans turn. Don't ask me where the dreams go, I just lift them high then low. They never think, they never see the sleepless ride inside of me. If you hear a sigh at night in floorless dark or hallway light, it might be me still wide awake to gleam your stories, hearts that ache. If you hear a sigh at night in floorless dark or hallway light, it might be me, still wide awake between your stories, hearts that ache. Quarter rolls like our last chance into the hungry machine's trance.
Your jeans tango with my shirt in suds that taste like flirt. The agitator hums our song, the one we played when love went wrong. Socks lose pairs in heated air, like promises we couldn't spare. The lint trap fills with threads of all the words we never said. April rain still clings to you in floral notes that push through. The bleach spots tell their own tale of stain removal. We both failed. Laundromat, slow dance, world's our second chance in permanent press disguise, till the cycle ends our lives. The creases never line up right, like our timing every night. Your color points to exit signs, my sleeves remember all your lines. Diamonds fall like confetti now, celebrating our last vow. The attendant mops the floor where we won't dance anymore. Too many cups of maybe next have left this water perplexed. The suds rise like wedding veils, then pop like all our fairy tales. The last load finishes alone. Your scent baked into every bone. I empty pockets one last time. Find your hairpin like a rhyme.
The dewy decimal knows my sin, shelved between loss and begin. Your pencil marks haunt the margin still, footnotes to the vows we kill.
The ink bleeds through our timeline. February 14th, 09. The librarian's rubber thump seals our love as overdue junk.
The interlibrary loan confirms what my heart already learned. No other branch carries your touch. The system thinks you're lost too much.
Library due, day blues, accruing fines we can't refuse. Every day another fee for keeping you inside of me. The headlines shrink our history to black and white formality. The magnifier just reveals all the love they cropped and sealed. The auto dialer calls at 3 with robo voice monotony. Please return what you've enjoyed, but you're permanently destroyed. Click off at last, burying our overdue past. The security gate won't even beep for love too cheap to keep.
Scuffed and worn, I wait by the door. Traces of towns I won't see no more. Dust in the seams and rain in the thread. But oh, the places I've danced and bled. I've chased the sun on desert roads, heard lovers fight in whispered codes. Stepped through cities made of light, felt mountain winds kiss me goodnight. Every crease a tale I keep of midnight walks and secrets deep. You might think I'm just old shoes, but I remember every bruise. Miles in my soul's echoes in the ground. Carried your silence, carried your sound. Worn but alive, I still Once I danced at wedding bells, then ran alone through motel hells, sank in snow, scorched by tar, chasing ghosts near and far. I don't mind the coming end, to be unpaired without a friend. Just promise me you'll walk again and write new tales with different skin. Miles in my soul, echoes in the ground. Carried your silence, carried your sound. Worn but alive, I still recall every stumble, every fall. So leave me by the hallway light, where I can dream alone at night. No need for tears, no last goodbyes. Old shoes don't die, they just close their eyes. So leave me by the hallway light, where I can dream alone at night. No need for tears, no last goodbyes. Old shoes don't die, they just close their eyes. Gideon's promise on nightstand vinyl. Your fingers traced the verse with denial. John 3:16 in highlighter pink now glows like our sinkhole sink.
The AC hums the book of Job while we rewrite the rules we rob. Your lipstick stains, Levitic kiss, a scarlet thread through all our tricks. Thou shalt not burns black light blue, revealing all we thought we'd undo.
The minibar communion wine tastes like forgiveness past its time.
Motel Bible underlines glow where our bodies align. Revelations in cheap gold, the truth too hot to hold. Motel Bible underlines glow where our bodies align. Revelations in cheap gold, the truth too hot to hold. Psalms dissolve in bathroom fog. Proverbs warp beneath the clog. Your towel hook still bears the weight of every law we broke at 2:08.
The wake-up call never came, just Matthew 6:34 in flame. Tomorrow's worries smolder now in this ashtray of broken vows.
They'll replace this scripture soon with fresh lies for the next moon. But the black light knows the score of what we marked then ignored.
The do not disturb sign sways as you take Exodus away, leaving only highlighted pain and a king bed made of cane.
Tailpipe coughs our last goodnight. Oil stains map where we'd fight. The asphalt holds your heel marks deep, like sins I can't erase or keep.
Security lights bleach the scene, turning our love to magazine. Pages stuck with gum and rain, headlines screaming love in vain.
The ember draws a dotted line from your lips to the yellow line, where you stood half in, half out,
while the universe had doubts. Parking lot confessional, painted lines and chemical, all the words we threw like dice. Crack the pavement once, twice.
Your initials in my driver's side glisten with the tears I've cried. The rear view holds your shrinking frame, longer than your actual name.
The storm drain drinks our history in gasoline, rainbows and mystery. Your reflection warps then snaps like the love we couldn't map. Some kid's stereo bumps our song, the bass line weak but dragging on. The melody cuts through the lot, reminding me of what we're not. The ignition whines like a wounded thing. The radio finds our old refrain, but static eats the final note, leaving just the parking brakes choke.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm packed and ready to fly. No map, no plan, just the road, with my passport to nowhere in my hand. Cities blur, the skyline bends. Another stop, another end. Faces change, but I remain. In this journey I'm the same. I chase the sun, but it fades so fast. A fleeting moment, a shadow cast.
No direction,
No place to be, just the hum of a restless dream. I'm not lost, but I'm not found. Every step is a new sound. Passport to nowhere, but I don't feels like our last chance. Slot humming its cold romance. Your area code bleeds through. The keypad's worn out too. I dial slow to stretch the time. Each tone a shrinking lifeline, and the receiver smells of smoke, and every word we never spoke.
Weather report says clearing soon, but we both know that's a lie. The storm's been coated in our bones since that first goodbye.
Weather report says clearing soon, but we both know that's a lie. The storm's been coated in our bones since that first goodbye. Payphone heartbeats sink to the coins about to sink. Every beep steals half a breath till the change runs out of death.
Your voice arrives in fragments now, like the sidewalk's broken vow. Static stitching up the gaps where your laughter used to lapse.
The metal throat coughs up my dime, rejects this call one final time. Your number floats in mercury at the bottom of my plea. They'll tear this booth down come May, install some Wi-Fi in its grave. Our last connection pixelated before the wrecking ball translated. The cord swings like your ponytail did when you turned and left me hid in this glass cage of might have been, where love goes to be unseen. Quarter spins like our last chance. Slot humming its cold romance. Your area code bleeds through. The keypad's worn out too. I dial slow to stretch the time. Each tone a shrinking lifeline. The receiver smells of smoke, and every word we never spoke. Weather report says clearing soon, but we both know that's a lie. The storm's been coated in our bones since that first goodbye. Payphone lullabies sing me sleep through county lines. Every beep steals half a breath till the change runs out of death. Your voice arrives in fragments now,
like the sidewalk's broken vow, static stitching up the gaps where your laughter used to lapse. The metal throat coughs up my dime, rejects this call one final time. Your number floats in mercury at the bottom of my plea. They'll tear this booth down come May, install some Wi-Fi in its grave. Our last connection pixelated before the wrecking ball translated. Your ponytail did when you turned and left me hid in this glass cage of might have been, where love goes to be unseen. A photo tucked in a drawer of faded edges. We were more back when the world was ours to take. Now all we have are the memories we made. Polaroids in a dusty frame, names we wrote but never came. The places we said we'd go, now just whispers on the radio. Your voice was like a distant song. Now it feels like it's been too long. I still hear you in my sleep, in dreams where the promises keep. A photograph's all I have left of a life I'll never forget. Polaroids and daydreams of places we thought we'd be, tangled in time in a faded scene where we were everything we dreamed. Now it's just me staring at the light. Polaroids and daydreams tonight. The corner shop, the coffee shop, we said we'd meet but time would stop. A paper plane in the wind that blew, that once flew high but never grew. Now I stand where we once walked, hoping to hear the words we talked. I still hear you in my sleep, in dreams where the promises keep. A photograph's all I have left of a life I'll never forget. Polaroids and daydreams
Every shadow's a power drain, and the forecast calls for pain.
Battery saver mode engaged, memories at 1% displayed. The screen dims where your face should be, pixelated memory. Solar powered emotions only work in perfect light. The second that the rain arrives, I'm dark matter in your night. The terminals grow weak and green from all the tears between. The charge port's been where you'd connect, now just rejects my resurrect.
Lunar mode activates. A weaker love it generates, enough to haunt but not revive the us that couldn't stay aligned.
Factory settings call my name, but even wiped you still remain as corrupted files that play your laughing 8-bit decay.
Panel sleeps beneath the snow, dreaming in ultraviolet glow of summer days when we could run, forever charged in endless sun.
No voice, just static in the stream, a metal heart inside a dream. Orbiting stories left unheard, tracing silence word by word. Cities bloom and fade like sparks, earth spins on, forgets its marks. I watch the ocean shift their skin, but I was never meant to begin. I'm just static in orbit, spinning thoughts I can't forfeit. Looking down through pixel skies on quiet love and noiseless lies. They launched me once with hope and pride, but lost my name as decades slide.
fucking home. I've been distant so long.
Only cold with fading light, longing for a sleeping light. One last loop above their skies, I send a hum, they won't reply. But maybe customs formless, nothing to declare except the creases in your stare. The combination lock set cruel to the date you broke the rule.
Gate B12 to nevermore. You're boarding past tears at the score. The luggage cart's a funeral pyre for all we failed to acquire.
Final call for tenderness, now departing gate distress. All carry-ons must be confessed before the metal detectors test.
Suitcase of stolen kisses gets searched at every border. The x-ray shows our contraband pressed between wish and wonder.
The handles worn where fingers slipped, the telescopic truths equipped to collapse into itself like our shelf life off on some shelf.
Baggage claim carousel 3 spits out what's left of you and me. A single sock without its pair, and all the love we didn't wear. They found the liquids in my veins exceed the ounce of your remains. The bin fills up with all we tried to smuggle through the other side.
The wheels extend for takeoff now. The case sits empty anyhow, except the scent you left between the lining and the seam. There's a path where no maps go, past the creek where wildflowers grow. Follow whispers soft and light to shelves aglow with firefly light. Dusty tomes with golden spines, guarding secrets lost to time. Ink and paper, spell and rhyme. You turn a page and pause your mind in the bookstore beneath the pines. Time forgets and silence shines. Stories sleep in quiet rows, tales you dreamt but never told. from childhood thoughts and in between. There's no cash, no lines, no price. Just trade a memory for advice. You leave with pages in your heart and forest moss upon your scar. In the bookstore beneath the pines, where lullabies rewrite the signs. You'll find your name on chapter 9 and walk away with borrowed time. So if you're lost, don't turn around. Let quiet magic wrap you down. One day you'll know you passed that door by dreaming books for more.
He sat by the window with ink on his hand, drawing winds over empty lands. Pages turned in a silent breeze, hoping one day his heart finds peace. Lonely town, sky always gray. He sketched the clouds that flew away. A notebook full of secret skies, where stars could speak and paper flies. Every line a wish untold, every swirl a dream grown bold. In stillness the wind would spin, drawn from the boy who lived within. He's the boy who drew the wind, blew his name where time begins. On the rooftops in the night, he wrote his dreams into the light. No more waiting, no more when. He drew the wind
But what about the things we feel? He never left, he left a trace in every breeze that brushed your face. Now every gust that stirs the trees carries pieces of his dreams. The boy who drew, the boy who flew, still whispers in the winds to you. To you. When no one's home, time runs thin. The laundry basket starts to spin. Not just cloth and cotton dreams. It holds a world between the seams. It hums a tune the socks once knew, of rainy days and skies of blue. A t-shirt flutters like a kite. The scent of summer still feels right. Tangled sleeves like arms that wait for someone coming home too late. Every wrinkle, every fold tell stories soft and never told. Oh, the laundry basket's secret life, filled with moments, scent and light. Whispers trapped in woolen lace, a home for time we can't replace. A lonely hoodie counts the days since laughter danced in hallway haze. That scarf still dreams of winter skies, and mittens wave with knitted sighs. Do we forget the lives we wear? Their silent hearts, their quiet care. Each thread a memory we store, waiting gently by the door. Oh, the laundry basket's secret life, filled with moments, scent and light. Whispers trapped in woolen lace, a home for time we can't replace. So next you drop your worn out tea, pause and breathe and let it be. A tiny world beneath the wave, still dreaming when you leave. Stars don't talk, they resonate. Echoes hum through lunar gates, floating in a velvet sea where silence sings in minor key. I left Earth with a suitcase heart, no maps, no plans, just falling stars. Orbit dreams in silver threads. The moon hums softly by my bed. And every loop, each silent spin, feels like starting life again. A piano note, a drift in air, loneliness beyond compare. cosmic dust on metal skin. I lose myself, I breathe it in. No signal back, just static's kiss. A galaxy-shaped lonely night. And every loop, each silent spin feels like starting right again. A piano note, adrift in air, loneliness beyond compare. The moon hums in G-cloud tonight, slow and strange but oddly right. Cradle lullabies for dreams unsaid, floating thoughts where gravity fled. Someday maybe stars will write a melody in endless night. But till then I'll hum along in G-code, my astronaut song. Whispers curl where the moonlight bends, past the curtains, past pretend. Open the drawer where stories breathe. A little town begins to dream. Teacups stacked on roofs of clay, lamps that flicker in ballet. Tiny trains that run on sighs. Clouds are made of lullabies. No maps drawn, no names are told. Time moves soft and slightly old. Doors unlock with feathered keys, and chimneys puff out melodies. In the town that sleeps in drawers, midnight knocks on cardboard doors. Pajama trees and cotton skies, a lullaby the world denies. Frogs read books beside the stream. Clock towers hum in pastel dreams. Mail arrives in folded stars. Cats conduct with candy bars. If you forget the world too loud, tuck yourself in drifting clouds. Close your eyes and count to 4. You'll wake up where dreams keep score. In the town that sleeps in drawers, midnight with snow. She hums a tune the stars once knew, a lullaby from midnight dew. She paints the sky with silent spells, steeps her tea in wishing wells. Her cloak is stitched with falling leaves, her breath can tame the stormy breeze. Villagers speak in whisper tones of potions, curses, haunted stones, but they don't know, not one has seen the blue flower that sings between. At the witch's window glows a light, soft as secrets kept from night. Blue petals sway to a silent song in a world where she's not quite wrong. She watches snow melt into spring, hears the owls and robins sing, but never knocks upon her door. No one asks for tales of lore. If she left, would they still rain? Would thunder learn to hum again? A lonely name, a quiet fame. The world forgets, but spells remain. At the witch's window glows a light, soft as secrets kept from night. Blue petals sway to a silent song in a world where she's not quite wrong. The flower sings, though no one hears. It's sung for centuries through years. And in the dark, she smiles alone. By a window she's always known. Twigs crack soft, but beneath my feet, dawn paints gold on empty streets. Humans sleep, the world rewinds. I chase wind through tangled pines. Garbage scents and moonlit stairs, cities' bones lay cold and bare. You don't see me, but I see you. Your lights, your noise, your morning dew. To you it's nothing, just the night. To me it's life in black and white. Through the eyes of a stray fox, the world is hushed, the time unlocks. Footsteps soft and hunger keen, a symphony of what's unseen. So if you ever feel alone, look outside where silence roams. A fox might pause, then disappear, but I've seen you loud and clear.
A7 glows for your selection. My heart's a stuck confection. Your quarter spins like our last chance. Hungry for something more than snacks. The glass fogs where you'd press close, now just ghosts, a finger ghost.
Twixt rappers rustle their deceit. Two for you now obsolete. The coil spins but won't release the love I paid for in loose change.
Exact change only blinks its light, while my pockets multiply. Nickels for your touch, dimes for time, pennies for your lips, like wine. Vending machine, Valentine, eats my dollars like your lies. The display shows sold out clear, but I keep feeding coins in here.
The side panel bears my boot from when I learned your awful truth. The candy bars stare back at me in their mock sympathy. Your repairman's tape says don't, but my heart still wants to want your M&Ms and Skittles grin before the rot set in. The lights buzz our last rites in fluorescent funeral whites. The machine sighs its defeat, spitting back my last receipt. The metal throat coughs on my hope in dimes and pennies, barely spoke. Your love was just a temporary sweet, now stuck between my teeth.
drops fall like subtle clues. Memories moss in morning hues. The earth absorbs what I let slip. Regret and hope on every trip. Every question holds a leaf. Shivering with soft belief. Every silence grows a thread. Tangled in the words unsaid. Finds between thoughts, reaching slow. Where do they end? Where do they go? Some lead back, some never show. But all of them know what I won't know. Maybe we don't need to prune. Let them bloom beneath the moon. Let the mess become the map that leads me gently through the gap. So I breathe and let them sway. Thoughts like vines won't lose their way. Even when the forest's deep, they cradle me in tangled sleep.
Cracked leather chair, needle drops slow in a corner room where the dim lights glow. Old records hum like whispered dreams, and ghosts wake up in broken seams. Dust dances on a faded sleeve. In apartment 3B we used to believe. A scratch in the groove plays like a sigh. The time when you laughed and said goodbye. Turntables spin like carousel rides. Memories float where silence hides. I thought I lost you in the sound, but vinyl ghosts still hang around. Vinyl ghosts in apartment 3B, playing songs that once held me. Midnight hums and borrowed light. Your voice echoing through the night. I sit alone. The record plays. Love lives on in analog haze. Curtains drawn, the street lamp leaks. Faint saxophone and gentle squeaks. You left your coat and favorite tune still lingers here each afternoon. Turntables spin like carousel rides. Memories float where silence hides. I thought I lost you in the sound, but vinyl ghosts still hang around. Vinyl ghosts in apartment 3B, playing songs that once held me. Midnight hums and borrowed light. Your voice echoing through the night. I sit alone. The record plays. Love lives on in analog haze. No need to rewind what we became. The crackle keeps repeating your name. And in the static, clear and slow, you're dancing in the afterglow. Apartment 3B fades into gray, but the ghosts still groove and sway. Every spin a sweet decay. I let the past sing